Get ready for Host at Home, Adam's Archives.
Today, these players and you at home will test your trivia IQ as we play Trivial Pursuit, the interactive game. And here's the star of the show, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Randy West. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Trivial Pursuit, the interactive game. Our show is very unique because not only do the players here in the studio compete, but a lot of times during the course of this show, you folks at home will get a chance to win prizes by playing a game that's very similar to the one we're playing right here in the studio. All you need is a touch-tone phone. And Play Break winners will compete in a playoff for this car.
It's a brand new Ford Explorer, the best-selling sport utility vehicle in America. At Ford, quality is job one. Have you driven a Ford lately?
So stay around for that. And in the meantime, let's say hello to 9 players in the studio. Hello, players.
Hang loose, Wink!
I'm planning to do that, brother. I plan. These nine players will be competing today to become one of the 3 contestants on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game which follows this interactive game. And I want to wish all of you the best of luck, okay? Because looking at you, I think you're going to need it. We're about, just kidding. I have to get back at you. We're going to start round 1 in a moment. I'm going to be asking 5 multiple choice questions. We always start a question by showing you 4 possible answers. For example, take a look at these choices. We have schmaltz, shamil, kvetch, and kibbutz. And the question is, it's not an easy job, folks, which of these terms refers to an Israeli collective farm? Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad which corresponds to that answer. For example, if you knew the answer to this question was number 4, kibbutz, all you'd have to do is push number 4 on your keypad and you'd have it. Each question is worth up to 1,000 points, and the faster you punch in with the correct answer, the more points you score. After I ask 5 questions, the 6 players with the highest scores will move on to round 2. You ready? All right, your first set of choices are these, players. Reginald, Alfred, Roderick, Jeeves. What's the name of Batman's faithful butler? The answer is Alfred. How many of you got that? 7 out of 9. 2 missed it. Not bad, not bad. You know your trivia. You can score up to 1,000 points for each correct answer, and your scores are determined by just how fast you punched in with your answer. Let's reveal the scores for question 1. Here's the way you stand after that one. A couple of zeros there, but you can do something about that. Let's move on to question number 2. Try these choices. Quartz, obsidian, granite, pyrite. Which of these is also known as fool's gold? The answer is pyrite. Pyrite is fool's gold. 6 out of 9 got it right. Ellen didn't have too much luck with that, neither did David or Doris, but there's time to catch up. Let's add these scores to your totals. Let's see how they stand right now. Okay, those are the totals to this moment. Now it's time to go on to question number 3, and here are your choices. They're states: Kansas, Kentucky, Connecticut, and Colorado. What state is known as the Sunflower State? Smile if you said Kansas. Whoa, a couple of frowns over there. 7 out of 9. 2 missed it. Let's add those to our previous scores and take a look at the running scores as they are at this moment. All right, those are the totals as we go to question number 4, and here are your choices for this question. John Jay, John Marshall, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin. Who was the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? Michael looks like he got John Jay. I believe he did. 2. Michael missed it. 2 people got it. Doris got it, and Dan got it up on the top. That air's better up there, isn't it, Dan, huh? 2 out of 9. Okay, let's add those to our previous scores. And let's see who our 6 leading players are at this point. There are the 6 leaders. And there's only one question left. Maybe this will help you, maybe not. Remember, you must have one of the top 6 scores to move on to round 2. Here are your choices. Final question. Slam, wham, bam, bang. What is it called when you win a lot of tricks in the game of bridge? Bridge players know it's slam. 7 out of 9 got it right. Craig missed it. Doris missed it. Let's total up your scores now and see who's moving on to round 2, all right? And there are the top 6 scorers. There they are. Congratulations to you 6. Very well done. And I'm sorry we have to say goodbye to 3 of you, but we can only keep 6 here. We do have some nice parting gifts, and our thanks for playing Interactive Trivial Pursuit. And that sound means that it's time for you to play at home. If you'd like, let's begin counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win some nice prizes too. To join in the fun, pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen. 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be on a game show, now you can play right from your own home. Call. It's easy. I'll just ask you 5 multiple-choice questions like I did here in the studio. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Academy Broadway's oversized machine washable sleeping bag and deluxe heavy-duty travel pack with detachable shoulder strap. Products designed for the great outdoors, furnished by Academy Broadway. Today's play break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all play break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Hey, it's fun, and you can be a winner too. There's still time to call. But don't forget, you do need a touch-tone phone, and you must be at least 18 to play. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be back to play our game with you right after this. Alrighty, our players are online, so let's begin. Here we go.
Wrapping, eating, baking, broiling. What are you doing if you're scarfing your food? You're eating your food, and probably hurriedly. Pudding, gruel, grits, haggis. Tell me, what dish is a thin, watery porridge? The word is gruel. Your choices are cow, dog, pig, and chicken. On TV's Green Acres, what type of animal was Arnold? Arnold was a pig. Japan, South Korea, China, and India. What country exports the Hyundai automobile? We get the Hyundai from South Korea. Center fielder, left tackle, right guard, goalie. Which of these is a deodorant? I like that one. Right guard.
Hey, thanks to all of our players at home for playing our game. And remember, all of our play break winners will be competing in our playoff later today for an exciting vacation getaway. Now, if you didn't get a chance to play that time, we'll be coming up on another play break right after this round. I've got 5 more questions for these studio players. And after that, we'll be down to our 3 winners who will get to compete on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, which follows this interactive game. Okay, all of our players' scores go back to 0. It's like starting all over again. Here's the first of our 5 questions, and your choices are Charles Atlas, Joe Weider, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno. Which of these famous bodybuilders was known as the Austrian Oak? Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian Oak. How many got that? 4 out of 6. 2 missed it. Doris didn't get it right. Kim missed it over there, but maybe on this next one. Let's find out how you scored on that question, you other 4. There are your running scores. Here's your second question, and your choices for this one are jet engine, stealth bomber, atomic bomb, Big Mac secret sauce. What was developed under the code name Manhattan Project? Atomic bomb is the answer. Anybody say Big Mac secret sauce? I love that. I absolutely love that one. I probably would have said that. Now, all of you got that right. 6 correct. Let's total up the scores now and see where you stand, okay? Okay, here's your third question, and your choices for this one are as follows. Diamond, ruby, emerald, pearl. The finest color variety of what gem is called pigeon blood? That would be the ruby. Ruby is the answer. Everybody knew it. It is a brilliant panel. They are doing marvelously, marvelously well. Let's see what your scores are now. Those of you who scored 0 there early on have come back a bit now. You're in the running. Here's your 4th question, and your choices are papist, plebeians, bourgeoisie, elite. The Romans first used what word to refer to the lower classes? How many said plebeians? Because if you said plebeians, you got it right. Everybody got that one. Nobody missed it. Very good. Let's add that to your scores and check the running scores as they are at the moment. And let's take a look at the 3 players in the lead. They are Craig and Ed on the bottom row, and Big Mike. Big Mike up there on top right. You don't mind being called Big Mike, do you? Yeah. He is Big Mike. Here's the final question of the contest, and this will determine our 3 winners to play Trivial Pursuit, the classic game. Your choices are fiddler, piper, trumpeter, drummer. Which of these is a type of large swan with a loud call? The answer is trumpeter. That's the answer. 5 out of 6 got it right. Ed was the only one to miss out on that one. And he'll admit it, too. Okay, our computer is now adding your scores to determine who will get to play on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, coming up next. Our first player to qualify, congratulations to Dan Constant, a CPA from North Hollywood, California. Yeah, our next player to qualify is Big Michael Ehrlich, retired attorney from Canoga Park, California, top right. And our final qualifier is Craig Mazin, advertising copywriter from North Hollywood, California. So congratulations to you 3. You all played the game extremely well. Sorry, we do have to say goodbye to 3 of you, but we do have some nice parting gifts. Here's Randy to tell you about one of them.
Some of our participants will receive Singer's Juice Giant Juice Extractor. Separates juice and pulp from fruits and vegetables. Includes tempting recipes. It's easy to use and clean from Singer.
Thank you very much, Randy, and again, congratulations to you winners. That sound you hear means you at home get another chance to play. We're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you at home can win some prizes, nice prizes. To join in the fun, pick up your phone now and call the number on the screen, 1-900-933-9988, before the call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be on a game show, now you can play right from your own home. Call now. It's easy. I'll ask 5 multiple-choice questions, just like I did for these players in the studio. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Telco's infrared magnetic sensor wired home security system, designed for simple installation and high performance. The Pro System, a quality product from Telco. Today's play break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all play break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
A lot of fun, and you can be a winner too. And there's still time to call, but don't forget you do need a touch-tone phone, and you must be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be back to play our game with you right after this. Okay, our players are all on the line, so let's begin.
The choices here are dog, elephant, chimp, and dinosaur. What kind of animal is Disney's Dumbo? Dumbo is an elephant. Hunting season, TV reruns, baseball season, or summer? September 22nd or 23rd is the last day of what? One of those would be the last day of summer. Scrabble, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and Password. Which of these game shows is hosted by Alex Trebek? What is Jeopardy? Law, medicine, journalism, theater. What profession is often described as yellow when it uses sensationalism? That's referred to as yellow journalism. Ears, eyes, knees, and feet. What parts of the body are often called your tootsies? Tootsies are your feet.
Hey, we hope you had fun playing the game at home. All of today's Play Break winners will be competing later on in the day for our great vacation getaway. And congratulations to Michael, Dan, and Craig for winning in the Trivial Pursuit interactive game. You get to play Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, shortly. Michael, I can't get over you. You're an attorney, right? Yeah. And you missed the Supreme Court question. Get out of here. Michael, look at me. Get out of here. No, we'll see you in a few minutes, okay? And for winning the interactive game, you also win this prize. Randy, what do we have?
Wink, Hatteras Hammock's unique single-seater hanging porch or garden swing. Hand-woven cotton rope promises durability and many relaxing hours. It's from Hatteras Hammocks.
Watch for Michael, Dan, and Craig as they compete for more cash and prizes on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, coming up shortly. We'll be back with another game for you at home right after we take this brief break.
Take a Trivial Pursuit Play Break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit Play Break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, a Sirocco chaise stacking lounge with wheels. Easy for relaxing and a compliment to any outdoor area from Sirocco. Today's Play Break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison du Puy in New Orleans. And all Play Break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
The choices are the dog, the baby, the mice, the teacher. According to the proverb, when the cat's away, then who will play? The cat's away, the mice will play. Which is it? Deflect, defrost, defect, default. What do you do if you fail to repay a loan? That means you default on that loan. Benji, Rin Tin Tin, Lassie, and Beethoven. What superstar canine from film and TV was a collie breed? It's got to be Lassie. MSG, rice, tea, fortune cookies, which can cause a condition known as Chinese restaurant syndrome. MSG, number 1. Core, ringer, bullseye, header. Tell me, what is the center of an archery target called? Hit the center, you hit the bullseye.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and win. We hope you had fun playing at home today. All of today's Play Break winners will be competing later in the day for our vacation getaway. If you haven't played today, there are more Play Breaks coming up. And don't forget to watch for these 3 studio players, Michael, Dan, and Craig, as they compete for cash and prizes on Trivial Pursuit, the classic game, coming up shortly. See you then.
Some of our participants will receive Concord sleek, contoured, high-tech 35mm camera. Loads automatically, has focus flash for sharp photos that are easy to take. Lee press-on body tattoos. Press on a fashion statement, lasts for days, easy off. Press-on fun, Lee press-on tattoos. And at last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy finger sculptured nails, acrylic or gel, quality made affordable by Lee Nails. and knows better the spray, relief without addictive drugs, and knows better the gel that soothes with lanolin and aromatic vapors from Lee. And brush away nail fungus with antifungal nail treatment. And for tips or repair, Lee Antifungal Instant Nail Glue. Lee in the nail beauty products section.
Today's Play Break winners will join other qualified winners since October 25th in the Trivial Pursuit Playoff Payoff for the new '94 Ford Explorer. Don't miss the exciting contest finale beginning today at 5 on the Family Channel.
Take a Trivial Pursuit Play Break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit Play Break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Enesco's Small World of Music action musical, an amazing turn-of-the-century midway reproduction, The Majestic Extravaganza, a nostalgic treasure from Enesco. Today's Play Break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all Play Break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
Pincushion, bobbin, thimble, and spool. What device is used to protect the finger during sewing? Keep that thimble on that finger. Mission, county, diocese, vocationary. What term refers specifically to a bishop's district? That's the bishop's diocese. Donnie and Marie, Simon and Schuster, Bill and Ted, Captain and Tennille. The Osmond family produced a hit 1970s variety show called what? The show was Donnie and Marie. Italy, England, France, Brazil. The can-can is a high-kicking dance that originated in what country? Can-can came to us from France. Blue, green, yellow, and red. What color are you said to see if you're angry? When you're angry, you see red.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and...
It's time to test your trivia IQ on the world's most popular trivia game, Trivial Pursuit. And here's the star of the show, the man who knows which country has only had one armed robbery ever, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Randy West. Hello again, everybody. Thank you. And welcome to the television version of Trivial Pursuit. You know, I once talked to a man whose cousin had been robbed, so I'm something of an expert on crime. Did you know, true story, did you know there's only been one armed robbery in the entire history of Iceland? You know, I really didn't believe this when I heard it, so we gave it to our crack research staff here on Trivial Pursuit, and they got a Mrs. Linker on the Icelandic consulate on the phone. And she said that not only is it true, but guess what? It was an American. True. You know why they never have any armed robberies in Iceland? They don't allow guns there. And this American actually smuggled this gun in. Kind of a sad commentary, but true. We have lots more trivia to cover today. And to help us, we have 3 contestants who will be answering questions and competing for a chance to play our bonus game, Fabulous Trip to Murrieta Hot Springs. That's in the Palm Springs area. Wonderful place to be. Here's how we play. Each of our players has a game pie in front of them. The object of the game is to be the first player to light up all 6 colors in that pie. They do that by answering questions from categories that match those colors. It takes 2 questions to fully light up a color. Our round 1 questions will all be general trivia, and the categories are geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, and sports and leisure. Our first player is Michael Ehrlich, a retired attorney. Michael, you're going to start us off by choosing the first category. After that, I'm going to ask you a question. Get it right, you'll light up the wedge in your pie. Get it wrong, and either Dan or Craig can steal that wedge with the correct answer. What category would you like to begin with, Michael?
I'd like geography, please.
All right, so be it. Your question. What North Dakota city, Michael, was named after the man who teamed up with Henry Wells to establish a stagecoach transportation line?
Fargo.
Yes, named for William George Fargo. Wells Fargo. Now say hello to Dan Constant, who is a certified public accountant. Your turn to pick a category. Dan?
History, please.
All right, here's your question. What 70-year-old grandmother and former Milwaukee schoolteacher became the first female prime minister of Israel?
Golda Meir.
Yes, you have it. You have your first wedge. We light up that yellow wedge and turn to Craig Mazin, an advertising copywriter. Pick a category, Craig.
I'll go with science and nature.
All right, for this question and a green wedge. What kind of animal is Puxatawney Phil, the weather prophet who is celebrated every February 2nd?
It's a groundhog.
You got it. Everybody so far so good. Can't do better than that. Michael, your turn again. Pick a category.
Entertainment, please.
This question. In the classic Disney movie Fantasia, what cartoon character got into trouble as the sorcerer's apprentice?
Mickey Mouse.
You got it, Michael. You have 2 wedges. Batting 1,000. Dan, pick a category.
Sports and leisure, please.
For this question, what fast food chain, known for its special formula made with 11 herbs and spices, was started by a Southern colonel with a $105 Social Security check?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's exactly right. You have your 2 wedges. Greg, let's see if you can keep it a perfect score with this on art and literature. In the old legend, who was the lovely tax protester who rode naked through the streets of Coventry, England?
Lady Godiva.
You got it. Perfect score for everybody. Michael, Dan, and Craig. That takes care of our categories in round 1. And before we take a break, let's find out more about our contestants. Michael, you picked up 2 wedges in the first round. You used to be an usher at a discount theater.
Yeah, when I was in college, I worked my way through college and law school. It was 75 cents for 2 movies, sometimes 3.
Ah, that sounds like when I was growing up. Sounds like I'm surprised they'd need an usher at a discount theater, though.
Yeah, well, they did back when minimum wage was $1.85 an hour.
Come in and find your own seat. Michael, welcome. Nice to have you. Dan, you picked up 2 wedges. You use a smoke detector as a timer when you cook.
Yeah, when it goes off, I have 10 more minutes.
Dan, it's my show. You mean you create so much smoke? Are you serious?
Well, on occasion, I do have accidents, and I have to be a little bit careful.
Don't we all? My wife, I'm telling you, wouldn't believe it. Craig, you picked up 2 wedges in the first round. You studied to be a brain surgeon, then gave it up and moved to L.A., huh?
Yeah, I came here to work in the advertising business, which is pretty much about messing with people's minds anyway. So.
Folks, he said it. I didn't. I'm just the messenger here. We'll be back with round 2 where the categories change and the trivia keeps on coming right after this. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit. We're about to start round 2. All of the questions in this round relate to television, and the categories are classics, sitcoms, drama, kids and games, stars, and wild card. Also, there are a few bonus questions in round 2 where players can earn some cash as well as an extra piece of the pie. Dan, we started with Michael last time, so let's pick you this time.
Sitcoms, please.
All right, then this question for a pink wedge. Robert Guillaume played a butler who washed his hands of soap and moved on to his own series. What was that butler's name?
Benson.
Benson, yes, he knows his trivia, that boy does. Craig, it's your turn.
I'll try wild card.
All righty, and it's a bonus question. All right, get this right, we'll give you a chance to pick up an extra wedge and $100 in cash. Take a look at this news clip. Listen very carefully.
And I'll tell you right now, what I will miss most would be the, if I think about my years at NBC, what I'll miss most, I guess the back rubs from Irving R. Levine. And, but
Craig, that was David Letterman announcing his jump from NBC to another network. What network did he jump to?
CBS.
CBS, of course. The CBS eye was right there in the background. Okay, now you have a chance at $100 and another wedge of any color you choose. Name the young comedian and writer who's replacing David Letterman on NBC's Late Night.
Conan O'Brien.
You got it. You pick up $100. What wedge would you like?
I'll take pink.
So we light up the pink wedge. Michael, back to you. Select, please.
I'll take stars, please, Wink.
All righty. Here's your question for that green wedge. Who played a bounty hunter on TV's Wanted Dead or Alive, but later made a great escape to a 1963 film?
Steve McQueen.
You got it. The great Steve McQueen. Love his acting. Dan?
Classics, please.
All right, for this question and a blue wedge, on the classic series Little House on the Prairie, Melissa Gilbert played a character based on the woman who wrote the book on which the show was based. Who was that writer? Michael?
Laura Ingalls.
Correct. Laura Ingalls is the answer. Or Laura Ingalls Wilder. All right, Craig, it's your turn.
I'll go with drama.
All righty, and it too is a bonus question, Craig. Again, your chance for an extra wedge and $100. Listen to this classic TV theme. Open up your ears, listen to this. Craig, that piece is the Funeral March of the Marionette by Gounod, which was heard as the theme of a classic suspense anthology series hosted by what film director?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Boy, absolutely. That is so closely associated with him. For $100 and an extra wedge, the full title of the show that premiered back in 1955 was Alfred Hitchcock what?
Presents.
Right. And you have another wedge. Which one would you like?
I will take orange.
The orange wedge. All righty. Okay. Michael, it is your turn. And the only one left is Kids and Games. TV's popular singing chipmunks are named Simon, Theodore, and who?
Alvin.
Alvin is right. Okay, that takes care of those categories. That was the last of our round 2 questions. So let's start round 3 with 6 new categories. And they will be World of Places, World of Music, World of People, World of Fantasy, World of Science, and World of Leisure. Remember, we've hidden some bonus questions up there, as Craig certainly knows. Craig, it's your turn to pick the first category.
World of Places, please.
World of Places? Here's your question. When completed in 1937, what San Francisco landmark connected the city to Northern California?
Golden Gate Bridge.
You got it. You have that wedge. Michael?
World of Leisure, please.
World of Leisure? All right, for this question. What is the most powerful piece in the game of chess?
The Queen.
Yes, the Queen. You have that wedge in orange. Dan, if you please.
World of Science.
All right, for this question. What do scientists call the lowest temperature believed possible? Minus 273.15 degrees Celsius.
Absolute zero.
Absolute zero. You have that green wedge. As we keep on going, Craig.
World of People.
Of the 3 categories remaining, he gets another bonus question. Get this right, you'll have a chance for an extra wedge plus $100. Craig, take a look at this news clip, please. Watch.
He's going around claiming to be the real heavyweight champ. But after I'm finished, he'll just be a tramp. Now, I'm not saying this just to be funny, but I'm fighting Ernie because he needs the money.
That, of course, was Muhammad Ali, soon after he changed his name. By what name was he known originally?
Cassius Clay.
You got it. You have that one. You have that wedge, and for an extra wedge and $100, Muhammad Ali was famous for following the advice of his trainer, Bundini Brown, who told him, float like a butterfly, and what are the next 4 words of that quote?
Sting like a bee.
You got that wedge, too. Which one would you like it to be?
I'll take blue.
Blue. All right, blue it shall be. Michael, we have 2 categories left.
Let me have World of Fantasy, please.
All right, for this question, Michael. What titled character was a 6-foot invisible rabbit who befriended James Stewart in a classic 1950 comedy?
Harvey.
Gotta be Harvey. None other than Harvey. And there's 1 category remaining, World of Music, Dan, and here it is for you. Everybody stayed away from this one. What is the group title of Vivaldi's violin concertos designed to evoke the feeling of spring, summer, fall, and winter?
The 4 Seasons.
You got it, and that completes that round. That's the end of round 3. Now, more importantly, let's check the scores and see where everybody stands. Michael, you need only 5 wedges to win the game. Dan, you need 7 wedges to win the game. In front, leading by a couple over Michael, is Craig, who needs only 3 wedges to win Trivial Pursuit. Anything can happen in our final round, which comes up right after this. Please don't go away.
Take a Trivial Pursuit play break with Wink Martindale.
Well, we're counting down to another exciting Trivial Pursuit play break where you can win terrific prizes, so join in the fun. Pick up your phone now and call the number on your screen, 1-900-933-9988, before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and if you've ever wanted to be a contestant on a game show, now you can play right from your own den or your own living room. Call now, it's easy. I'll ask you 5 multiple-choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to answer by pressing the correct number on your touch-tone phone. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins.
Today's featured prize, Jules Jurgensen's His or Hers water-resistant watch. With stainless steel case and bracelet, these versatile watches may be worn anytime. From Jules Jurgensen. Today's play break winners will compete for a vacation trip for 2 to the Maison Dupuis in New Orleans. And all play break winners will also compete in our special car playoff to win a Ford Explorer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's fun and you can be a winner, and there's still time to call, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone. You got to be at least 18. Our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Okay, our phone players are all ready, so let's get started.
Gemütlich, Bürgermeister, Gesundheit, Wiedersehen. What German word is traditionally used to wish good health to someone who sneezes? Gesundheit. Gelatin, wax, silk, leaves. What's one of the main ingredients of a bee's honeycomb? That main ingredient would be wax. Highway to Heaven, Bonanza, Sam's Son, Have Faith. Michael Landon played an angel in what TV series? He played an angel in Highway to Heaven. Orbit, dumpster, balance, ozone. Vice President Al Gore wrote an environmental bestseller titled Earth in the what? It's called Earth in the Balance. Automatic weapon, fire, knife, axe. Arson is a crime in which the criminal uses what weapon? That's number 2, fire.
Hey, thanks to all of our players, and the winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. Remember, there are 10 play breaks daily where you can really play and win. Ready, Michael, Dan, and Craig? Final round, Trivial Pursuit. Welcome back to our final round. Once again, we'll be playing basic categories, the ones we used in round 1. I'm going to start this round by asking a question to all 3 of you. The first player to answer correctly gets control of our game. That means you can keep picking categories and answering questions until you get one wrong, at which point either of your opponents can jump in and take control of the game away from you. The first player to fill his pie wins the game along with $500 and the chance to play our bonus round for an additional $1,000 and a trip to Murrieta Hot Springs. So if you're ready, this is for control of the game, hands on buzzers, and here's your question. What Michigan city is popularly called Motown?
Detroit.
Craig. Detroit is right, yes. And you've won control, Craig.
Thank you. I'll go for art and literature, please.
Art and literature, a red wedge for this question. Who was the Scottish poet who wrote the poems To a Mouse, To a Louse, and To a Mountain Daisy?
Wadsworth.
No. Michael.
Robert Burns?
Right. You have control. Robert Burns, the answer. Select, Michael. You are 5 wedges away from winning the game.
History, please.
History it is for this question, and a yellow wedge. What derogatory term was applied to Northerners who packed their suitcases and moved to the South after the Civil War to gain profits and power?
Carpetbaggers.
Right. You are 4 wedges away from a win.
I'll take pink, please.
Pardon?
Pink. Entertainment. I'm sorry.
Entertainment, all right. Which is the pink wedge? In 1993, what country singer was named Entertainer of the Year for the 3rd straight year at the Country Music Awards? Craig.
Garth Brooks.
Yes, Garth Brooks, you have control. You need only 2 wedges to win, Craig.
I'll take art and literature again.
And here's your question. As heard in Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, what is the Latin phrase meaning, and you, Brutus?
Et tu, Brutus?
Is that acceptable? Yes, it is. Et tu, Brute, or et tu, Brutus. Craig, you need 1 to win, and the category is science and nature. That's the only one you need to win the game. Here's your question. What is the name of a long-billed, flightless bird and the nickname of a New Zealander?
Penguin.
No. Michael?
Kiwi.
Kiwi is the answer, yes. Michael, you have control. You need 3 to win.
I'll go history again.
Here's your question for that yellow wedge. What dropped 508 points on October 19th, 1987, marking the largest one-day plunge in history?
The New York stock market.
Yes, the stock market in New York City. Michael, select again. You need 2 to win.
Entertainment, please.
The category is entertainment for a pink wedge. Who was the silent screen star who spoke for the first time on screen in the film Anna Christie with the line, "Give me a whiskey"?
Greta Garbo.
Yes! That's exactly right, Greta Garbo. A guess, right?
Yeah.
You need sports and leisure for the win. Answer this correctly on sports and leisure, Michael, and you will have taken this game. How many events did Jackie Joyner-Kersee compete in to win the Olympic gold medal in the women's heptathlon?
8.
No. Dan?
5.
No.
7.
Yes, 7. Craig, you need 1 to win to take the game from Michael. The category is science and nature. That's what you need. This is the question. Listen carefully. Audience, no coaching, please. What hydrogen compound might Marilyn Monroe have used on her hair to make gentlemen prefer her?
Peroxide.
Yes, hydrogen peroxide. You win the game. Congratulations to you, Craig. I think we'll all agree that one's been back and forth as much as it could possibly go back and forth, especially between Craig and Michael. Dan, you had a shot there at the end, but couldn't take advantage of it. You've won the game, Craig. Congratulations, $500. And this prize, Randy, tell us about it.
Craig, it's this new Magnavox 25-inch stereo model. Features a universal TV VCR remote, an on-screen menu, tuning system, and audio-video jacks for video accessories. Smart, very smart, from Magnavox. Congratulations.
Craig, like he said, congratulations. And shortly, you'll get a chance at $1,000 and a trip to Murrieta Hot Springs in our Trivial Pursuit Challenge round. Dan, you had that chance right there at the very end. Did you have a feeling you could do it?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I didn't.
Don't we all? We had that feeling, but we didn't. And Michael, is it a little depressing? Do you feel a little down now?
Particularly when I knew the right answer and it came out wrong.
Yeah. What did your answer? What was your answer?
It was 8, and I know it was 7.
Yeah, 7 in that. Yeah, sorry about that. But Craig is smiling beautifully over here. Craig Mazin, our advertising copywriter from North Hollywood, California. Again, congratulations to you, Craig. We'll be right back with him. But first, I want to remind you, Michael and Dan, no money, but we do have a couple of nice parting gifts. And thank you for giving us a wonderful game of Trivial Pursuit. Maybe we can do this again sometime. Let's see if Craig can win that fabulous vacation to Murrieta Hot Springs when we come back. Don't go away. We're back with today's champion, and of course he's Craig Mazin. He's going to have a chance now at $1,000 and a trip to Murrieta Hot Springs. I was just looking over during that break, advertising copywriter. I can't get over the fact you studied to be a brain surgeon, then gave it up and moved to Los Angeles, California. What'd you do, lose your mind? Craig, just kidding, just kidding. You obviously didn't, because you did very well in this game.
Thank you very much.
Very well. Do you enjoy yourself?
Absolutely.
Are you ready for the rest of this now?
You betcha.
I've got questions now in each of the 6 basic categories. I'm going to ask the first question. Get it right, you light up a wedge, you win $100, and we go on to the next question. Get it wrong or pass, and we simply move on to the next question.
Okay.
I'll keep asking questions until you light up all 6 wedges or until time runs out. You'll have 45 seconds to win $1,000 and the trip to Murrieta Hot Springs. And if you haven't been there before, you'll love it.
Great.
Marvelous. It's in the Palm Springs area. Craig, you ready?
Yes.
45 seconds on the clock. Here's your first question. What is the colored portion of the human eye called?
The sclera.
No. The name for the plaid cloth known as madras originated in a city in what country?
Madrid, Spain.
No. The theater district of what New York street is nicknamed the Great White Way?
Broadway.
Yes. In what Broadway revival did Alec Baldwin play Stanley to Jessica Lange's Blanche Dubois?
Pass.
What ancient city was once home to the Hanging Gardens and the Tower of Babel?
Babylon.
Yes. The 3 B's of classical music include Bach, Beethoven, and who?
Brahms.
Yes. What is the term for 1/1000th of a second?
Nanosecond.
Correct. In what sport were Maurice Richard, Bobby Hull, and Bobby Orr top players?
Hockey.
Yes. What country calls its national hymn the Marseillaise?
France.
Yes. There you go. You got it.
Excellent.
Congratulations, Craig.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Wow, in the beginning, I had thoughts about maybe, because you were passing, you were missing a couple there.
I know, I guess I heated up there as it went on.
But you had 45 seconds, and in that 45 seconds, you came back.
Yes.
Well, you won a trip to Murrieta Hot Springs, and here's Randy to tell you a little bit about it. Randy?
Craig, you're off to Murrieta Hot Springs in beautiful Southern California. Spa treatments, fitness center, and historic natural mineral water. Relax and enjoy the Murrieta Hot Springs Resort and Health Spa. Congratulations, Craig.
You ever been there?
No, I haven't actually.
You'll enjoy it, believe me. We'll be back to sum up Craig's winnings right after we take this break. Don't go away. By the way, when we put these questions up here, of course, we have no idea who's going to get them and who's going to get a shot at them. Craig got the David Letterman question a while ago, and I just asked him, Craig, what do you do now? He says, I write promos for CBS. He happened to get that one. Well, again, congratulations for winning the bonus. And now, for fun, let's see what you missed. The name for the plaid cloth known as Madras, that is in India. That's where it originated. You said Spain. In what Broadway revival did Alec Baldwin play Stanley to Jessica Lange's Blanche Dubois? You passed on that, A Streetcar Named Desire. Right. And you said sclera to the answer to the question, what is the colored portion of the human eye called? And that, of course, is the iris. What is the sclera?
It's the white of the eye. It's just a case of knowing a little too much about the eye.
Brain surgeon. And to sum it all up, you got the trip, $800 for winning the game, $1,000 for winning the trivia challenge. That's a grand total in cash and prizes, and a nice trip of $3,400.
Great.
Congratulations, Craig. Hope you had fun playing Trivial Pursuit. Join us again next time. I'm Wink Martindale. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our participants will receive brush away nail fungus with antifungal nail treatment. And for tips or repair, Lee Antifungal Instant Nail Glue. Lee in the nail beauty product section. Lee press-on body tattoos. Press on a fashion statement. Lasts for days. Easy off. Press on fun. Lee press-on tattoos. And at last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy finger sculptured nails. Acrylic or gel. Quality made affordable by Lee Nails. And Arctic Spray relieves the pain of arthritis, muscle aches, strains, cramps, and comes in an easy-to-use pump spray bottle. Arctic Spray, spray the pain away. Daisy Turbo Spa makes your bath an aerated whirlpool that soothes, refreshes you. Pamper yourself with a Daisy Turbo Spa.